Okay. Respected friends, citizens of this great country, I would like to share my feelings about the subject, that is secularism under siege, the dangerous bid to rewrite India's constitutional soul, that is preamble of the Constitution of India. My friends, in recent years, the constitutional foundations of India have been systematically weakened. But what has happened now? The recent introduction of a private member's bill by a BJP Rajya Sabha MP Bhim Singh to delete the words socialist and secular from the preamble of the Constitution is not an isolated legislative adventure. It is a calculated move, one that aligns perfectly with the ideological objectives of the RSS and political strategy of BJP government. His mention was very clear. As he said, we understand that the bill may not necessarily pass, but the issue would come for the attention of the government and the people at large. Let me absolutely clear, my friends, this is not a private bill. It is a direct challenge to the Supreme Court's settled jurisprudence that the preamble of the Constitution forms part of the basic structure of the Constitution and it cannot be destroyed. Keshavananda Bharati case 1973 judgment. Then recently in the year 2024, that is on 25th November 2024, the Supreme Court bench consisting of Justice Sanjeev Khanna and Sanjay Kumar, Justice Sanjay Kumar held that the secularism is an indelible and core part of the basic structure of the Constitution, and by saying so, dismissed the petitions filed to remove these words from the preamble of the Constitution in a case Dr. Balram Singh versus Union of India. Yet the ruling party member the party armed with its majority and emboldened by the institutional silence is encouraging this process to test the limits of the constitutional protection. This is a private signal from the ruling establishment, a message of ideological conference, a test of public resistance, and a challenge to the very identity of our democratic, secular, socialist republic. What the Constitution says, my friends, about this, India is not a theocratic state. India has no official religion. Every religion is equal before the state. This is written into Articles 14, 15, 21, 25 to 30 and the oath taken by every public authority. The Supreme Court has said repeatedly, secularism is the basic structure. The preamble cannot be changed. What the government has been doing, and in recent years, my friends, the government has promoted majoritarian religion through state platforms, protected extremists who attack minorities, Dalits, and women, passed draconian anti-minority laws, misused institutions to silence the critics, encouraged communal polarization, and turned democratic bodies into partisan instruments. This is not governance, this is constitutional dismantling. Now they want to rewrite the preamble itself. Why this argument is dangerous? If secular is removed, equality collapses, minorities lose equal citizenship, judiciary becomes weak, majoritarian rule replaces democracy, India becomes a religious autocracy. The constitution will become a hollow document. Democracy will become a distant memory. So what is their real motive? The bill is not meant to pass immediately. It is meant to create controversy, divide people, distract from governance failures, shift national debate into communal lines, prepare ground for a future amendment, and normalize the idea of dismantling secularism. This is psychological, political, and constitutional attack. What we people must do now at this juncture, and my friends, we cannot remain as silent spectators. We must defend the Constitution through a public awareness campaign, educate every citizen, legal battles, challenge constitutional moves, and political unity. Secular and democratic forces must stand together and get united to face these majoritarian tendencies. Then media mobilization. Unfortunately, the media is totally under the control of the government, under the control of corporate sector, and they are in favor of the government and the ideological background of a particular stand. So therefore, we have to mobilize the media for a counter propaganda and civil society action, build democratic alliances, and most importantly, we, the people of India, who are the ultimate sovereigns under the Constitution, must rise. Then, my friends, India stands now at crucial at crossroads. One path leads to Ambedkar's India, a democratic, secular, inclusive republic. The other leads to a Hindu majoritarian communal Rashtra, a majoritarian authoritarian state. We must choose, and our choice must be very clear, loud, and fearless. We must choose the constitution, we choose secularism, we choose democracy, and let us defend the soul of India, that is the constitution of India and its preamble. Let us defend the preamble and let us ultimately defend the democratic, secular, and socialistic republic. Thank you very much. Jai Bhim, Jai Bharat, Jai Constitution.